Welcome everyone to Survivor Series here in Canada. And Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown collide here tonight in direct competition. The Intercontinental Champion Bron Breakker will go one-on-one with the United States Champion Carmelo Hayes. WWE Women's Champion Iyo Sky comes up against the Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley. And in the Men's War Games match, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, LA Knight and Shinsuke Nakamura represent SmackDown, and they go up against Team Raw, which consists of Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Gunther and Drew McIntyre. And then over on the women's side, in the Women's War Games match, it is Nikki Bella, Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks and Chelsea Green representing Raw as they take on Paige, Asuka, Kairi Sane and Liv Morgan from SmackDown.
The following contest is the Women's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
Tonight's proceedings begin with the Women's War Games match. It's boss time!
Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, the Boss, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks will begin things tonight for Team Raw. She is Miss Money in the Bank, meaning she has the opportunity to cash in that contract at any point in time up to a year. That year is quickly running out. Sasha Banks tonight competes in the Women's War Games match, and she has made it clear that she's not doing this for Monday Night Raw, she's doing this for her own glory. And she will start off this match with SmackDown's pick to begin. The Empress, the Women's United States Champion, Asuka.
Representing Damage Control, Asuka GFX, the WWE Women's United States Champion, Asuka.
Probably the right choice to begin the proceedings for Team SmackDown. Doesn't get better than the reigning Women's United States Champion, Asuka. And we are underway. You heard the rules moments ago, and oh my goodness, Asuka coming out of the gate hot. And looking to set up Sasha Banks, but Banks able to slide through the legs of Asuka. Taking her into the corner. Reversal though by the Empress. And Sasha was one step ahead. Hot start to the match. And Sasha Banks is in control. She heads up to the middle rope. Looking to fly early on here. And it pays dividends. What a meteora. And remember, no pinfalls or submissions can occur There will be no eliminations until every single superstar in this match has entered the ring. Now Asuka trying to rally against Sasha Banks. Hip attack by Asuka. And the Empress has gained control again. Oh, what a drop kick. And we are merely seconds away from another superstar entering the fray. Here we go. The countdown begins. Who is going to join Asuka and Sasha Banks in the ring? It's Chelsea Green, the woman with the home field advantage here in Canada. And Chelsea Green was able to knock off the Women's Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria this past Monday in her second qualifying match in order to advance to Survivor Series. She really wanted to be part of Survivor Series this year, to be able to perform in her home country of Canada. And oh, Chelsea Green going right for Asuka. And it is Monday Night Raw who have the numbers game in effect. They have the advantage here in this War Games matchup. And that steel chair being put to use by Green. Now the sledgehammer comes into play as well. But Asuka was able to avoid it. Down goes Chelsea. But Banks is right there. And Asuka trying to fend off both women. Sasha Banks hit the turnbuckle hard. But here's Chelsea with a side rushing leg sweep. And Asuka's got back up in just 5 seconds. Who's going to enter the match from SmackDown? It's Kairi Sane. Asuka's tag team partner. The other half of the Kabuki Warriors. And Sane has entered the ring. And she's armed and dangerous. Oh, but Chelsea Green called out Kairi. Release German suplex. And Asuka with a kick. Sasha Banks trying to go after Kairi. Unable to do so. And now it's Sane with the open palm strike. 4 women have entered War Games. Plenty more to come. And it is going to be very difficult to keep up with all this in-ring action. Hurricane Rana there by Sasha Banks. And I've got Kairi Sane setting up Banks against the ropes. Big shot to the chest. And now tying up Sasha. Chelsea Green coming to the aid of Miss Money in the Bank. And somebody else is about to enter the matchup. Who's it going to be from Team Raw? Raw get the numbers advantage again, as here comes Nikki Bella. Nikki has a lot to think about following this matchup here tonight, as Sasha Banks told her on Monday. What is next for your career? What is in your future? Nikki Bella's just going full force right now. Unloading on the playing field. Still no pinfalls or submissions in effect. More superstars yet to enter this match. And Asuka's back up to her feet. Catches Banks with a drop kick. And here's Nikki Bella from behind. Taking out the leg of Asuka. That second ring has not yet been given much use. That may be about to change. And oh, Asuka drops Green. Big spinning back kick. And Asuka lines up Nikki Bella for the Empress Impact. And now everyone's in the second ring. And the miss there by Kairi. Blinding Chelsea. No disqualifications inside of War Games. And the playing field gets evened up again. As from Friday Night SmackDown, here comes Liv Morgan. The former WWE Women's Champion, who would hope to one day become champion again. Liv Morgan has a stop sign. Just filling up the ring right now is Morgan. All the weaponry completely allowed. No disqualifications in effect. And Nikki Bella looking for that Alabama slam. Kairi Sane was able to reverse. And look at Asuka. Reeling here tonight, that's for sure. She's trying to go the distance. Trying to fight through the pain is the Empress. And oh, there's a Hurricane Rana from Sasha Banks. And now going up to the top turnbuckle. Sasha looking for a frog splash. No water in the pool. And Asuka again, trying to fend off both women. The mist. Right to the eyes of Sasha Banks. We're getting down to the final two women now. Here comes the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Final superstar to enter from Monday Night Raw. This is absolute chaos. This is what War Games is all about. And old Chelsea Green almost went through the table there. She's able to fight back. And we now await the final superstar from SmackDown, Paige. And then War Games officially begins. Who is walking out of Survivor Series with the victory? Which brand will be victorious? Asuka with that combination offense. And old Nikki trying to use the steel chair. This is really where miscommunication comes into play. It is so easy for that to occur when this many women are in the ring at once. Here comes Paige about to enter the fray. The final superstar from SmackDown. And as a result, the freshest superstar in this match. War Games is officially underway. There is the bell. Pinfalls and submissions can now occur. And the three amigos from Sasha Banks. Charlotte with that fall-away slam. And a kip-up. Right back to her feet. There's the code breaker by Morgan. And Sasha has the bank statement in. Sasha Banks with the bank statement on Kairi. And Kairi taps. It's over. Team Raw walks out with the win.
Here are your winners.
Chelsea Green on the winning team here in her home country of Canada. Team Raw kicks off the night with a W. That bodes well for Shawn Michaels.
Kairi, why did you tap? Why are you useless?
Oh my goodness! Asuka slapping Kairi. This is getting ridiculous. It is time for our first champion versus champion match of the evening.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion,
Bron Breakker getting set to face Carmelo Hayes in what will be a very fast-paced matchup. Bron Breakker has been Intercontinental Champion for 68 days with a total of 2 championship defenses to his name. Breakker representing Monday Night Raw here this evening.
and his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
And representing the blue brand, there is the United States Champion, Carmelo Hayes, who has the full trust of General Manager William Regal heading into this bout. Hayes was hand-selected to face Bron Breakker here tonight. Hayes has been United States Champion for 83 days with 1 successful championship defense. The bell sounds, we are underway. And this is going to be very fast-paced. And Breakker imposing his will to begin. Hayes right back into the tie-up. Not affected by the power of Breakker. Waistlock now here on Hayes. Breakker with the upper hand. And Hayes turns things around. Breakker has been grounded, has been nullified, at least momentarily, but he's right back up. Still trapped in that side headlock, however. Not for long. And boot right to the head. Hayes was looking for a knee there, I believe, and Hayes caught him out. And now wisely targeting the leg of Breakker. Boot to the midsection. And Hayes with a surprising lead here in this matchup early on. But again the power takes Hayes off his feet. Elbow to the skull. And just like that, Breakker has gained control. Just unloading on Carmelo. Monday Night Raw with 1 victory already tonight in the Women's War Games match. Now it comes down to Carmelo Hayes to even up the playing field. What a back elbow. And the pace of the matchup already quickening as Bron Breakker goes over the top rope with a dive. And tearing apart the announce table now is the Intercontinental Champion. And Hayes driven right into it. And this is not looking good for Carmelo Hayes. Bron Breakker looking to suplex Hayes off the announce table, but instead, Hayes reverses. And there's an elbow. Can Hayes take advantage of the situation? Counter 7 from the official as Breakker is sent back into the ring. And now Hayes trying to play to his strengths. But Breakker may be as quick, if not quicker, than the United States Champion here tonight. A very rare situation that Hayes finds himself in. Usually he is the quickest in the match. Release German suplex by Bron Breakker. And that was a nasty landing. Paige took the brunt of that landing onto his neck. He manages to turn things around. Breakker took too long to follow up there. And as a result, Carmelo Hayes finds himself back in the driver's seat. And look at Hayes go. Trying to out-quicken Bron Breakker. Drop kick. Mellow off that explosive drop kick. Lines up the Intercontinental Champion. Backbreaker. And a shot from behind. Combination offense from Hayes as he looks to secure a victory for SmackDown, but a kick out there at 2. And Bron is out of there. Finds himself on the apron trying to get out of dodge, but look at Carmelo Hayes staying right on him. And that was innovative. Hayes to the top. One more time. And Bron Breakker restoring. Getting back up to his feet. Hayes went for nothing but net. Catches a power bomb. Breakker into the cover right away. No wasted motion. Hayes able to kick. Not much behind it though. How much does the United States Champion have left in the tank? Oh, Breakker shoulder first into the ring post. Neck breaker by Hayes. And another chance for Mello. Breakker though catches him out. Double leg takedown by Breakker. Once again grounding the high flyer. And look at the power. Breakker may be quick, but he doesn't quite have that high flying advantage that Hayes has. And oh, this is smart. Single leg crab locked in. Once again going off the leg of Bron Breakker, but Breakker immediately finds a way out. And there's a counter by Hayes. Big shots from the United States Champion. Super kick, no. Couldn't deliver it. Breakker was able to sidestep, and now the spine buster jacks the back of Carmelo Hayes. What a matchup thus far. Champion versus champion. Here tonight at Survivor Series. And uh-oh. Breakker. Frankensteiner. A man of that size. A man that powerful should not be able to move like that. And the straps are down. Bron Breakker lining up Hayes. Spear! Cutting him in half. Monday Night Raw may have just secured themselves a 2-point lead here tonight, but Carmelo Hayes somehow was able to kick, and Breakker is in disbelief. Not many people kick out of Bron Breakker's spears. Carmelo Hayes not looking to let William Regal down. And from behind, Breakker goes face first. Here's the cover now by Hayes to pin Breakker and a kick out. This is neck and neck. And what is Carmelo setting up? Wait a minute. A Frankensteiner of his own. And right away, shoulders down on Breakker for a 2 count. Hayes didn't hook the leg. And that may have just cost him. He lines up Bron Breakker. Kick to the midsection. And there's the follow-up. Axe kick to the back of the neck. Cover again to pin Bron Breakker. Oh my goodness. And Hayes thinking fast. Looking in the armbar. Another submission maneuver. Trying to keep Breakker grounded. But look at Breakker. Whoa! You don't see that too often from the Intercontinental Champion. Again imposing his will. Exploder suplex. Hayes is struggling. Breaker setting up Melo on the top rope again. Maybe thinking belly to back suplex from up there, but Carmelo Hayes with a powerbomb. And all wisely getting out of there is Breaker. Creating separation. Hayes though is ready. And now it's Hayes over the top rope. Back and forth. The pendulum swings. And Breaker collides with the announce table. What is Hayes thinking? Carmelo Hayes maybe looking to put Bron Breaker through the announce table. That'll certainly equalise the playing field. Tit for tat right now. The strikes back and forth. And again Breaker looking for that suplex, and this time he succeeds. The count continues. Count of 7. And both men getting back into the ring. Breaker trying to stay on him. Went for an elbow. Could not deliver it. Oh, the first 48. Hayes trying to equalise the score. To tie it up at 1 apiece. Bron Breaker stays in it. What is it going to take to equalise the score? Right now, Monday Night Raw are in a 1-point lead, a 1-point advantage after winning the Women's War Games match. And now Hayes, nothing but net, gets reversed though. And Breaker ran in, caught the boot from Melo. Missile drop kick. Come on, Carmelo. Going for a pump kick. Came up empty. And Breaker hoisting up Carmelo Hayes. But Hayes, one step ahead. Again to the leg of Bron Breaker. Oh, but Breaker answers. Boot to the skull. Sending him into the corner. And is Breaker setting up for that Frankensteiner again? He is. Down goes Hayes. And Breaker is poised. Looking for a second thunderous spear. Boom! Good night. You may have kicked out of 1, but you ain't kicking out of 2. Monday Night Raw gets a 2-point lead here at Survivor Series.
Here is your winner, Bron Breaker.
Hayes tried his very best, but it simply was not enough to put Bron Breaker down. Bron Breaker now secures a 2nd point for Team Raw. Well, what a night it has already been here at Survivor Series. And it's about to get even better, because we are set for our next champion versus champion match. There is the woman representing Monday Night Raw, the Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, South Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley has been the Women's World Champion on Monday Night Raw for 224 days. She has had 6 successful championship defenses since she defeated Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. What a year it has been for the Eradicator. And now tonight she represents Monday Night Raw as she faces the WWE Women's Champion, Iyo Sky. Monday Night Raw have already gone up 2 points here at Survivor Series. Can Iyo bring it back for SmackDown?
And her opponent, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, the WWE Women's Champion, Iyo Sky.
Iyo Sky has been WWE Women's Champion on SmackDown for 83 days. She won the championship at SummerSlam from Alexa Bliss. Iyo with a total of 2 successful championship defenses thus far. And she is going to have to duck and move. She's going to have to utilize her speed and quickness as we get underway here to combat the power of Rhea Ripley. Iyo no doubt has the speed advantage. She's going to have to play to those strengths here tonight if she wants a victory tonight for SmackDown. And there is the power that I'm talking about. Rhea Ripley gaining the upper hand early on. Boots to the face of Iyo Sky. And you hear the WWE Universe, they are firmly behind the Eradicator, taking the side of Monday Night Raw in this match. Ripley just imposing her will so far against Iyo Sky, and now back into another tie-up. And Sky transitioning into the side headlock, trying to keep Ripley at bay, but Ripley immediately is able to escape, and she almost sent Iyo Sky to the outside. Oh! Iyo Sky just got caught in her tracks. And look at those strikes now from Rhea. Countered though by Sky. Couple of forearm shots, dazing the Eradicator, and Iyo Sky just striking away at the Women's World Champion. Just like that, Ripley brings it back into her favour. Back and forth here between these evenly matched superstars. Both at the top of their game right now in WWE. Both champions of their respective brands, and Sky to the outside. Tope Suicida wiping out the Eradicator. And now Iyo gonna live up to her moniker of the Genius of the Sky. High crossbody for the victory. Almost had her beat there by surprise. Ripley able to power out of that pinfall attempt. And the matchup will continue, and uh-oh, bad news for Iyo. What a clothesline. Oh! The open palm strike to the chest. But again, Iyo trips up the Women's World Champion. Drop kick right to the spine. And now looking for those patented double knees. Delivered with precision. Cover again here on Rhea Ripley for another 2 count. And for Iyo, this is all about adding a point here this evening for Team SmackDown. Raw is up 2 points with the lead over the blue brand. And oh, wait a minute, Iyo Sky rolling up Rhea. Almost had her again. And at this point, Iyo is just trying to catch Ripley by surprise, trying to catch her off guard to secure the quick win. She just got caught with that super kick. And now the matchup's complexion just changed. What is Rhea Ripley thinking here? Or whatever it was, Iyo caught her with that back elbow. Ripley dazed, but she comes right back to deliver the avalanche German suplex. And now maybe looking to seal the deal. Went for the headbutt, catches the knee instead. And look at Iyo Sky go, taking the fight to the Eradicator. Missing out there with a drop kick. And Ripley trying to capitalise. Spinning back kick though by Sky. And Rhea getting out of there. And the genius of the Sky again with the suicide dive. Another high risk pays dividends for the WWE Women's Champion. And looking to take flight again. Missile drop kick that time. And again down goes Ripley. Will this be enough? Sky to win for SmackDown? No. Ripley still has something left in the tank. Frankensteiner puts Ripley on the canvas. Now returning those boots to the face. Drop kick in the corner. And a second one for good measure. And the speed and quickness of Iyo Sky is doing a treat. Went for over the moonsault. Rhea gets out of the way. And oh boy, Sky just got planted. What a powerbomb to secure another win for Raw. And Sky was able to survive. Knee to the back of the neck. Rhea Ripley trying to keep Sky grounded. Oh man! Knee right to the skull. And Ripley could be closing in now. Sky may not have a clue where she's at. Oh, but she manages to evade that knee. Hooking the arms. And Sky with the face buster. Looking for the win. And again, a near fall in this match. What a showing for both of these women. They are giving this everything they've got for their respective brands. Release German suplex from Ripley. And look out, Iyo. Oh, nice counter. Face first went Rhea. Some power on display now from Iyo. The air raid crash puts her in place. Iyo Sky over the moonsault. That could do it. Iyo with a massive win, but a kick out. You've got to be kidding me. How close was that? Iyo almost brought it back for SmackDown. And transitioning into the crossface. No wasted motion from Iyo Sky. Looking to make Rhea Ripley submit. But she survives. She escapes. Headbutt. Here comes the Riptide. Sky denies it. And now sending Rhea into the corner again. Big kick. Double stomp. Caught her in the chest. And back to the high rent district, but Rhea wise to get out of the ring. Sky though, thinking fast. Iyo Sky changes her plans. Moonsault. to the outside of the ring. This is incredible. I can watch these two women fight forever. And Ripley through the legs. Drop kick. Caught Sky in the chest. Setting her up now. Look at the power. Razor's edge. Right into the knee strike. That could be game over. Rhea Ripley for the third victory for Raw. Kick out by Sky. And remember, if Rhea Ripley is victorious this evening, Monday Night Raw has won Survivor Series. They get the bragging rights. And looking for Riptide. Iyo able to reverse. Big shot to the chest. Sending her off the ropes through the legs. Super kick by Ripley. What a reversal. And Sky getting out of dodge. Back to the outside. And oh boy, Rhea setting up Iyo. Iyo though able to roll through. One way to escape a powerbomb. Basement dropkick connects. Caught Ripley right in the face. Sending her back in. Can Iyo Sky capitalise here? Can she finish off the Eradicator? Release German suplex. And now lining her up. Rhea though with the reversal. Sky in the corner and there's another open palm strike. Boot to the midsection though. Oh, missile drop kick. What impact. Back to the top. Iyo Sky measuring her. Measuring Ripley, but this time, no one's there for the crossbody. And look at the Eradicator. Suplexing Iyo Sky. And all may have been setting up for the Prism Trap. Shote from Iyo. And is Iyo closing in on a monumental victory here tonight? Rhea Ripley driven to the outside. And oh boy, Iyo's thinking something crazy. Iyo is going to risk it all for Team Blue. The Daredevil with another crossbody. And she got all of it. Ripley could be reeling. Can Iyo Sky nail this and end it? From the top, over the moonsault, Ripley though somehow makes it back to her feet. Went for the headbutt, Sky was one step ahead. Air raid crash, drives Ripley down. Right back up. Iyo delivering the over the moonsault. Cover on Rhea. She got her. Team SmackDown brings it back.
Here is your winner, Iyo Sky!
Iyo Sky gets one step closer of tying the score for Team SmackDown. Monday Night Raw still ahead, but only by 1 point here at Survivor Series. Great job, Iyo Sky. William Regal is going to be happy about that. Coming up next here at Survivor Series, it all falls on Karrion Kross to bring the score back for Team SmackDown as he battles the World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest. This is our final champion versus champion match of the evening.
Joining me now is Intercontinental Champion Bron Breakker. Bron, congratulations on scoring Raw a 2-point lead here tonight at Survivor Series.
As if it was in question. Look at me, and then look at Carmelo. Anyone who had him winning is stupid. I am a genetic freak, and I almost ended his career in that ring tonight.
Here comes the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Final Testament from Sin City, weighing in at 265 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Karrion Kross.
Karrion Kross has reigned for 28 days as the WWE Champion on SmackDown. Tonight he battles the face of Monday Night Raw, the World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest.
His opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest.
Damian Priest is approaching 100 days as World Champion. Edge and Roman Reigns have held that championship for 140 days. Those are the longest reigning world champions here in Universe Mode. Damian Priest not too far away. But tonight it is all about winning Survivor Series for the Red Brand as he comes into this match tonight with Karrion Kross. All rise for Damian Priest. Monday Night Raw have a 1-point lead right now over SmackDown. It falls on Karrion Kross to bring it back for the Blue Brand, and we are underway. And out of the gate, Kross imposing his will, showcasing his power, and now Priest going to showcase his striking prowess. What a kick! Down goes Karrion, and Priest is all fired up. All over Karrion Kross. Priest gets the upper hand. Two of the top champions on both brands collide here at Survivor Series. Jawbreaker there by Damian Priest, and utilising his educated feet to good use as Kross tries to shut him down. Another tie up, now the waistlock applied by Karrion Kross. Forearm shot to the back there. And wait a minute, the turnbuckle is being exposed. And the official right on it. Great call there. As meanwhile, Karrion Kross gets the advantage. Side headlock of his own. Damian Priest in trouble. Can he escape this predicament? He can. Belly to back suplex. And that brings this matchup back into the favour of the World Heavyweight Champion. Off the elbow to the chest. Priest went for a kick. Kross was able to dodge, and what a lariat. Both of these men are proficient strikers. And our Priest right back up, and what a clothesline in response. And Priest, I believe, was looking to go high risk, but he got caught in his tracks. The distraction, and there's an Olympic slam. Kross trying to take advantage to bring it back for Team Blue, and a kick out. Again, Monday Night Raw with a 1-point lead here tonight at Survivor Series. Karrion Kross trying to bring it back for Friday Night SmackDown. Another jawbreaker from Priest. And there's those kicks on display. Damian Priest stated coming into this matchup that he knows what that championship means to him, because he took it from Edge, and he may have had the final match of Edge's career, and that means a lot to him, and that is what that championship represents for him. The final match of Edge's career, a man he greatly respects, and now it's Kross who gets back up to a vertical base. What a matchup so far. This has been as physical as it gets. Priest on the apron, and there's a reversal. Oh, big right hand. Dazing Kross, knee to the skull as well. Those proficient strikes of the World Heavyweight Champion have certainly done some damage. And Kross being picked back up to his feet. And look at Damian here with a neck breaker. Trying to put him away. To win Survivor Series for Team Raw. Kick out by Kross. I'm sure it pains General Manager William Regal to be forced to back Karrion Kross here tonight. Those two men have had a rocky relationship over the years. Kross hammer. And now going for the Kross jacket. Damian Priest able to counter. Kross sent into the corner. And look at Priest showing off some power. And Kross is situated right where Priest wants him. Looking to drop a fist. But Kross catches him with the boots. And Priest comes right back with a boot of his own. Distraction though from ringside. And a back elbow found its mark. What a right hand. Down goes Kross. Will that be enough? Priest for the victory. And another near fall. Things are getting spicy here in this champion versus champion match. Priest to the outside. And he is feeling it. Remember, Karrion Kross assaulted Damian Priest on his home turf. And that is what kick-started the road to this matchup. And Priest setting up for the South of Heaven chokeslam. Kross saw it coming. Nasty landing there for Damian. Kross to tie things up at 2 apiece. No. Karrion Kross is trying to tie up the score here at Survivor Series, but he was unable to do so right there. No wasted motion, powerbomb. And again into the cover. And again, Priest will get his shoulder up. And oh, wait a second. Kross jacket. He caught Priest. Damian Priest in trouble. Locked in that Kross jacket. A move that has done so much damage over the years, but not to Priest as he manages to survive. And oh goodness, the official getting caught in the crossfire. And again from ringside, the trash talk from Scarlett. Karrion has some time to recover. And oh boy, to the outside of the ring again. These two go, and Priest gets driven into the announce table. And again. Northern Lights suplex. And look at that. What a transition into the neck breaker. And Kross realizing he needs to get back into the ring. And is he trying to win by count out here? That would have brought SmackDown a victory, but I think Kross has something more dastardly planned. Setting up the announce table. And old Priest trying to rally. Oh, but Kross just decked him with that forearm shot. Karrion Kross has Priest on the announce table. This is going to end badly. Oh, but Damien able to fend off Kross. And Priest back into the ring. He doesn't want to take a count-out victory. He wants to defeat Karrion Kross straight up. Oh, wait a second. Return to sender. Damian Priest with a south of heaven through the table. And now getting him back into the ring. That could do it. But the officials are distracted. Here's the cover. And that may have been it. But there's no count because of the damn final testament at ringside. And Priest understandably is upset. He's frustrated. The matchup continues. Lariat there by Priest. And now signaling for that south of heaven again. But Scarlett one more time, saving her husband. Buying Kross some valuable time to recover. There's a knee to the midsection. Cross hammer. Right to the skull. And now looking to put Priest away. Off the distraction by Scarlett. No final prayer. Priest able to counter it. Oh, went for a back elbow there in the corner. Karrion going for a German suplex. But Damian Priest prevails. Here it comes. Oh, and you've got to be kidding me. The official needs to do something about this. This is getting out of hand. Distraction after distraction. And Kross is back to his feet. Manages to evade the kick. Oh, what a knee. Getting Priest right back to his feet. And hold on a second. A South of Heaven-esque choke slam from Karrion. Trying to beat him with his own move. Priest able to kick out. We know that Karrion Kross is a master of mind games. And I think that's what that was about right there. Kross trying to beat Priest with his own move. To add insult to injury. Trying to get into the head of the world champion. But it doesn't seem to have worked. Reversal on the Irish whip. Priest holding on and hanging Kross out to dry. And now it's Kross being picked back to his feet. South of Heaven coming up. Crossed over the back elbow. Priest reverses back. Taking Kross down momentarily, but he is right back up and there's a knee. No! Priest caught him with a boot. Well scouted by the Punisher. And again to the outside. Priest off the apron. Came up empty. And there's the Kross jacket. Kross caught him again. Damian Priest maybe about to go to sleep. Karrion Kross choking out the World Heavyweight Champion. And he's out. Damian Priest collapsing. And Karrion Kross, this time, is going to take a count-out win. Count of 8. There's 9. You've got to be kidding me. Kross will take a shortcut. He brings it back for SmackDown. We're all tied up, heading into the main event.
Here is your winner,
Karrion Kross by hook or by crook defeats Damian Priest here tonight at Survivor Series, but not by pinning or submitting him, by taking a count-out.
Joining me now is undisputed WWE champion Karrion Kross, who moments ago defeated Damian Priest, tying things up for our main event here at Survivor Series.
I will give Damian credit. I'll admit I couldn't pin or submit him. I had to take a count-out win tonight, but that's okay in my book. A win is a win. And let me make it clear, whoever is next in line for a shot at my title, let it be known that if I will continue my reign of dominance and you'll head into WrestleMania as WWE champion.
Some breaking news now here at Survivor Series. John Cena just posted on his social media accounts that next year will be his final year as an active competitor in WWE. He will reveal more detail on Monday, live on Raw.
I am joined by the woman who got the winning decision in the Women's War Games match earlier tonight, Miss Money in the Bank, Sasha Banks.
I got the glory tonight. Not Raw, not Shawn Michaels, me, and very soon, Sasha Banks will be a champion again. I'll show everyone how to do it like a boss.
The following contest is the Men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
It is now time for our main event of the evening. We are all tied up here at Survivor Series between Raw and SmackDown.
Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight!
And beginning this War Games match for Team Blue is the megastar, LA Knight. And a lot of support, as always, for the megastar. And for Team Raw, we have the Ring General, Gunther. Prepare for pain, LA Knight.
And representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds,
So LA Knight and Gunther start things off here in this War Games match for their respective brands. And the winning team will not only win this match, but also they will win for their brand here at Survivor Series. Who's walking out with the W as we get underway? And LA Knight was able to stop that open palm strike from Gunther and send him into the corner momentarily, but now it's Gunther in control, unloading on LA Knight. And these two men have a bit of a history dating back to their days in NXT. LA Knight being winded by the ring general. And this is going to be a very punishing situation for Knight. The question is, can Knight hold his own and survive? Remember, no pinfalls or submissions can occur, along with no eliminations until every superstar enters the ring. And oh my goodness! Knight is just being brutalized. Gunther in complete control. Oh, but as I say that, LA Knight able to create some distance between himself and Gunther. And now hanging him on that top rope. Who will get the advantage in the men's War Games match? Here comes Shinsuke Nakamura. LA Knight's got some backup. Gut wrench suplex. Shinsuke Nakamura going to load up the ring with weaponry. LA Knight just needs to hold on for a bit longer because backup is on the way. Nakamura enters the ring and Gunther noticing. Gunther going right after Shinsuke, but Nakamura was ready. The ring general with the elbows. LA Knight with the trash can to the back of the head of Gunther. Nakamura evening up the playing field. It's 2v1 now. And Gunther trying to fend off both men. Seems to be working for right now, but Nakamura gets the better of Gunther with that knee strike. Knight with the kendo stick. The weapons coming into play. And Gunther's now got backup on the way. Big lariat to LA Knight. He may not even need the backup. Oh boy. Put your ones to the sky for the OTC. Roman Reigns is about to enter War Games. And LA Knight going right for him. Holding nothing back here tonight as the megastar realizing Roman Reigns is a massive threat here this evening. Nakamura and LA Knight ganging up on the OTC. Knight with the neck breaker. And now Nakamura going back after Gunther. Trying to keep his distance, trying to keep him at bay. BFT. LA Knight wipes out Reigns. Too bad he can't pin him yet. Nakamura with good vibrations in the corner. And now what the hell is Nakamura thinking? From the top rope, missed out with the elbow. And there's one to LA Knight, but Nakamura delivers the landslide. High impact delivered. Who's next? From Team SmackDown, it's Randy Orton. Game changer for Team Blue. The former undisputed WWE champion, the multiple-time world champion, the Viper, bringing in a table. LA Knight has reins on his shoulders. There's some snake eyes. And the table has been set up by Shinsuke Nakamura. Here comes Randy. Randy Orton going after Gunther. Nakamura did not get all of that knee strike, that's for sure. But he got enough of it. Nakamura and Gunther in one ring. The other superstars are in the other. And look at Roman Reigns. Powerbomb to Orton. SmackDown have the numbers advantage right now. They need to make the most of it. Oh, but too late. Monday Night Raw have another entrant. Who's it going to be? Seth freaking Rollins. And this is where it gets really interesting because remember, Seth Rollins agreed to both Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns to stay out of the way. That way no issues will occur. A lot of history between Rollins, McIntyre and Reigns. Powerbomb there by the ring general. And a drop kick, wow. Gunther should not be able to move that quickly. That is scary. And look at Nakamura slamming down the OTC. And what does he have in store for him? Nothing, because there's some backup for Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins just saved Roman. What a powerbomb! Only two men left to enter the fray. One from Raw and one from SmackDown. Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre are all that remains until War Games officially begins. Side effect there by LA Knight. And here comes the final superstar from Team Blue, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Another game changer. The former United States champion. Cody Rhodes filling up that ring with more weaponry. The last chance for SmackDown to do so. Roman Reigns was waiting for Cody. You know the history there, of course. And Rhodes looking for the Alabama Slam, and he delivers it. And that cage is coming into play now as well. This is absolute chaos. And we are just moments away from the final superstar in this match to enter, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, chomping at the bit to enter those two rings. And what the hell is Cody thinking? Cody Rhodes on the top rope, and oh my goodness! Here comes McIntyre from Monday Night Raw. We're about to be underway officially here in War Games. Pinfall submissions are about to go into effect as soon as McIntyre enters the ring. And here we go. War Games officially begins. Reigns with the stop sign. This is absolute chaos. Absolute carnage. I love it. And Reigns locked and loaded. He was setting up for a Superman punch, but Seth got in his way. And that does not bode well for Team Raw. Oh! Again he went for it. Now Cody with Crossroads. It is very difficult to keep up with the action right now. And again Reigns setting up. But one more time, he's cut off. Superman punch to Cody. And oh, Cody Rhodes with the pinfall. And it got broken up immediately. Seth Rollins with the stop sign. Snapmare takedown on Cody Rhodes. Pop-up power slam in the other ring by LA Knight. This is insanity. Which brand will walk out with the victory? Who's walking out of Survivor Series with bragging rights? Look at Reigns. He's got Cody Rhodes. Guillotine. Trying to make Cody submit. Monday Night Raw could be on the cusp of a win. Here at Survivor Series. Cody taps. Monday Night Raw is victorious.
Here are your winners, the team of Gunther, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre.
Well, Monday Night Raw pulls it off. Shawn Michaels has to be elated right now. Raw put their differences aside to get the job done.